Hey, it's your real girl Tracy here, and welcome to the Real Girl's Guide to Credit and Money. Why? Because being broke with bad credit ain't cute. Hey, so today I'm bringing you a really special internet episode because today we're going to talk about free money. Woo! We're going to make it rain today, maybe. Okay, so here's a possibility of how to find it. We're going to go to the internet today because, here's why. I went to the post office the other day because I had a notification for some unclaimed money. Now, sometimes you'll get notifications in the mail from a company telling you, hey, you have some unclaimed money and we can get it for you for a fee. Do not do that, because you know what? You can do it yourself, and I'll show you here in about 60 seconds, and there's no 10%, 15, 20% off. You can keep all of your money. I had a friend that just had, I think, $2,000 that was unclaimed money that she didn't know about, and sometimes it can be because you moved out of an apartment and you moved away and there was a balance on your deposit that you didn't realize or know about, and they couldn't find you at the forwarding address and it gets turned over to the state for unclaimed money. Or there was a balance due to you on a lease, or money that went to a bad address and it was returned to sender and they couldn't find you. All kinds of reasons why there's money out there that belongs to you that you may not know about. I call that free money because it's free out in the world and it should be in your bank account. So I recently got a check in the mail for about $260 of unclaimed money, and I realized, there might be more out there that my real people need to know about. So why don't I tell you how you can look for it too? It's super simple. So follow along here on the internet with me. So here's my magic 8-ball. We're going to go to, let's see here, Google. And we're going to click here on unclaimed money. And since I'm in California, I'm going to look in California, and I'm going to show you mine first and then show you how you can do yours. So make sure you're not going to a company site, but the actual state site. Betty Yee, California State Controller. Put in your name. I put in my first initial. Sometimes it can be your first name or your initial, and if you have to narrow down later. But look for old addresses that you might have that might be somewhere among the addresses here, and see if you can find one. I go over for just the T first, or maybe the TA for my middle name, and then I put in my full name just to narrow it down, because Nelson, you know, there are zillions of them, right? So look, 2121 East 7th Place. It's an old loft I used to have downtown. 4 cents. Looks like Entertainment Partners. It was a residual check for 4 cents. So I'm 4 cents richer on that one. There's another one. Let's see. 36. I've got 40 cents today. Hey, I just made 40 cents. That's 40 cents more than I had this morning. And there's one more there. Okay, I ain't 50 cents, but I'm 49 cents richer today. Now, the second thing you want to do after that is you may want to also look for states where you may have lived previously. Maybe you went to a college in a different state, you moved in a different state, you're no longer in your home state. So you want to Google and go for unclaimed money. And I went to, let's see here, go to unclaimed money. I'm from Tennessee. So let's check out Tennessee. You want to go to the the Tennessee Department of Treasury, not some other company. Remember that. Always go for the government site, the .gov site. You put in your name. You may want to check for places that you lived, where you went to school, where you moved from, any place that you may have worked out of state. Any place where you could possibly have money unclaimed, you may want to check their sites and see if you have it. So this one, there's going to be a gang of Nelsons again. So this one you can narrow down by city. I grew up in Jackson, Tennessee. So let's just go straight to Jackson. Jackson. Boom. Just checking. Let's see. It's going to A through J. Let's see. Let's expand the page. Let's see. We'll do 50 per page. Then we can see everybody, hopefully. No Tracy, no T. I've got no money in Tennessee. Ha! But it's worth a check. And you should check these sites out, I would say, every 2 or 3 years. You never know, because those 3 residual checks totaling 49 cents were not there last year. I know. They weren't there earlier this year. So you could check out, and you could check once a year. Check for your birthday. Maybe it's your free birthday present to yourself. But I would check those out. So that's one place that you can always look for unclaimed money. If it's insurance, or maybe you're a beneficiary of a grandma or grandpa or a parent or something, you may have more paperwork that's required, like a notary forms or something like that. But basically it comes down to, you can fill out a form online, and they just send you a check. It usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks, at least in California it does, and you get a check in the mail for the money that's due to you. So just remember that, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon. Thank you for coming and joining us here at the Real Girls Guide to Credit and Money, and I will see you next time.